So, welcome back to the Nerd Paradise Podcast with your hosts. The name is Filipino, Marky B.
Your concerned citizen, Harvey.
And your spawn of hell, Matthew.
So, we watched something, but that'll be a bit later. It was really, really bad.
Yeah, we talked about it already, so while it was fresh in our minds, you shall enjoy it in our next two parts in the special edition Nerds Paradise Prometheus review.
Just make
Fuck
sure,
that movie.
Just
Matt
make sure
goes
when you
ape
start
shit
it,
crazy.
make sure you start it on low volume for your own sake.
Yeah, because Matt kind of went ape shit nuts.
I am innocent until proven guilty with the next recording.
You kind of freaked out the cat.
Not my fault.
So, yeah. We're going to go on to our news, I guess.
Yes.
Like our usual plan.
Can I start? Because mine is stupid.
Go.
For our listeners, anyone that's ever heard of the website YourTheManNowDog.com, you shall know this meme as the man that is looking for a partner to time travel with. Yes, safety not guaranteed, the meme. You know, the guy with the mullet, stupid looking expression on his face, newspaper ad saying he wants to travel through time. All set to the song of Push It to the Limit. Yeah. Guess what, people? That's the new Hollywood movie coming out this fall.
And
Safety not guaranteed.
It went straight from a Flash thing to a movie. Not even like a sketch on a show like Mad TV, because I wouldn't put Saturday Night Live up to do something like that.
Yeah.
Mad maybe. But no, it's getting its own feature-length movie.
And they're not doing it tongue-in-cheek comedy, no. They're doing it as an emotional drama.
I still don't understand that. Either way. Okay, first of all, I don't go into the whole meme thing, because I'm kind of old school like that, and I think it's dumb. But
Mark, anything that becomes popular on the internet is officially a meme. That's technically the definition. Something that goes viral on the internet.
I know, but
So you, at one point or another, you followed or have been exposed to a meme, even if you don't want to deny it.
again, I kind of stray from that. Anyways, so yeah, you're expecting me to watch this movie. Not gonna happen.
No, it's not.
And the fact that it's kind of obscure and ridiculous makes me think, why did they choose this one? If you're going to make a movie out of a meme, personally, I'd much prefer to see them do one for Guile's theme goes with everything.
Well, honestly, what's next that's going to happen? Trollface, the film. Lolcats, the motion picture. Nyan Cat, the ultimate trilogy.
Oh, please, no. I hate that stupid thing.
This is what Hollywood's going to be spewing out soon, people.
Lord of the Boards, Fellowship of the Reddit.
4chan. Just 4chan.
Or Finding 4chan.
Some dude that makes motivationals.
Yeah.
The fact that this is being made and that it's not even making fun of it at all.
Yeah, they're taking it seriously.
I think the comedy would have been better.
Yeah. I just want to know who in Hollywood saw that and thought, drama.
I don't even understand who saw that and thought, yeah, we could make an hour and 20-minute thing out of this.
Actually, the proposed movie time for this, just over 2 hours.
What the fuck? What?
Oh, the guy from What the Buck's probably going to be on the next one.
No.
Honestly, if you're going to go doing this, you know what? Make a Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged movie.
If you're gonna make a meme movie, I have the best one. The fucked up public service announcements of the G.I. Joe cartoons. Those redubbed. If you made a G.I. Joe movie like that, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Just do it as a series of shorts, all in one movie.
But yeah, so that's going to be a movie. And speaking of movies, anyone that has read the book World War Z or has heard of it?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, you know what? It's a guy that interviews people that have lived through the zombie World War.
Yeah.
They've made that into a movie, which finished shooting a few weeks ago. Everything's done and everything, but now they've set up 7 more weeks of reshoots.
Really?
Yeah. And they hired a new writer to rewrite the script.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the movie is essentially done. All it needs is the special effects. And now they're doing 7 more weeks of reshoots and rewriting the script.
This is just...
That's unheard of, and that's not going to work.
That's just Hollywood trying to do their touch on it.
I don't know if maybe they pissed the writer off and they walked and took their work with them. In which case, they kind of have to do it to finish the movie.
I don't know.
No, the movie's done. They're doing reshoots to completely change the third act, apparently, and they're rewriting most of the script. So they're going to reshoot everything that's been rewritten.
Yeah, so what I said still works. It's not entirely finished. They're not putting it out. It's not polished yet.
Yeah, but that still means there's a finished movie out there that doesn't need these reshoots.
Mm-hmm. But
it's just without effects. So yeah, God knows how that's going to work. And God knows how they probably changed the story for this, because Hollywood and zombies these days, not a good mix. TV series and zombies, yes.
You know, something about part of the plot of Prometheus reminds me a lot of Resident Evil.
Interesting.
In terms of creating this weaponized thing that goes and infects people and fucks up on everyone who made it.
True.
Except there's no antidote. There's just a lot of broken hearts.
And minds. And souls. Fuck that movie.
But we'll get to that later on.
Alright, so that's it for my news segment. I think I'm all angered out.
Yeah, you kind of...
I think so.
A lot.
Yes. I think I'm good.
So
I believe it's these two's turn.
So yeah, I got some gaming news, I guess. First of all, PS3 and 360 Xbox are going to be getting another new game, which is not really surprising. Dead or Alive 5.
Oh. Sure.
So again, more of the same.
Yep.
Evolution.
Nothing about characters or anything like that. So, we also have.
If it's Dead or Alive, it doesn't matter. As long as they got big boobs, everyone's happy.
Mm-hmm.
Watch, they'll make another Dead or Alive beach volleyball.
They always do, to at least tie in with one of the games somehow.
Yeah, because this fighting tournament totally ties in with all these girls who normally hate each other going in skimpy bikinis and playing volleyball on the fucking beach.
They made it work in the original movie.
Oh god.
Yeah.
We also
honestly, out of all the fighting movies, the Dead or Alive one actually delivers everything you expect to be in it. Women scantily clad, fighting, beach volleyball. Exactly what you expect in Dead or Alive.
Yeah, at a very, very basic level.
It's a very, very basic game. I say that people that made that movie did the right move by just stripping it down to the bare bones minimum instead of other movies.
Oh, jeez, bare bones.
Yeah. Instead of other
stripping it down. Yeah.
Instead of other movies of the fighting genre, they tried to add a story to it that just doesn't work.
Oh, they want it to make sense, and it just doesn't.
I mean, look at that review of Spoonies we watched of that movie.
Yeah?
That fucking panda.
So yeah, continue on with my gaming news. Nintendo will also at E3 has informed us that we will be getting a theme park themed Nintendo game for the Wii U, Nintendo Land. And I'm looking at the pictures right now, and basically it's your Mii's doing mini games. I was wrong before, Harv.
Oh.
And some of these mini games will be based on some of the other games, like Legend of Zelda, Animal Crossing, Luigi's Mansion. You know, all the same shit. Apparently, it'll be some stuff we'll be doing with the gamepad involved. For instance, there's a ninja game where you throw ninja stars, and basically, yeah, that's it. That they've released so far.
So it's actually not something like a roller coaster tycoon.
No, that's what I was hoping
theme.
for. That was what I was hoping for when I read this thing.
I'm sure lots
All
of
hope
people
seems
were.
lost, Mark.
I really want another, theme park game kind of thing, like building
Management
simulation. Yeah.
Harvey, what about you? Any news on your front?
It's more of an update than a news, but Matt can actually field some of this too.
I know where he's going.
Been playing some more of the open beta for Guild Wars 2, which is currently open to people who've pre-purchased. It's not a full public thing because, given that Guild Wars is a non-subscription game, there's never going to be a free trial.
Yeah. Well, that and of course they haven't released a release date yet.
Yeah, there's no
not a
release
solid
date
one.
Yet.
Just 2012.
Yes, but within I believe 3 weeks from now, there should be another beta event weekend.
Yes, beta event weekend, which we would love to see our Asian friend join in on.
Have the Asian persuasion come and test out the game as well.
Sure, one day.
Because
by one day we would like it to be in the next beta event within 3 weeks.
I get what you're trying to do here, but again, one day.
Research. Because I must say, I will advocate for this game that it is a free-to-play MMO. You have to buy the game itself, and it's pretty big. I will say, personally, I didn't find any of the extra deluxe editions to be at all worth it for me for what I want.
They're not bad. I mean,
if you go to the very top tier one, which might be sold out by now, it's really expensive, but you get some cool things with it.
Yeah.
But beyond that, you get some in-game bonus items that are nowhere near permanent. You use them and they last for a couple days. There's not a whole lot that I liked. There wasn't a lot of incentive there. I just bought the straight-up game, and I played it for a couple of the weekends now, and I have a couple gripes about how the game goes, but for an MMO, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I mean, it's still a beta, so some of these gripes might not even be around for the full game.
Some of them might not. There are some things that apparently they're going to be changing with one of the classes I played, so I'm going to like that. It's
No, personally, two things that I actually enjoyed. One is when you go to different areas within the game, it actually makes your character's level match the area that you're in.
So there's no overpowered going around, and there are closed areas for player versus player anyway, but it would prevent ganking otherwise. So
yeah.
you're pretty much not walking around in God mode.
Yeah, it prevents people from going up into higher levels and back to the lower levels, looking around for people that are trying to complete quests or something, monster kill quests usually, and just simply going right up to them and killing the thing they're trying to kill before the player can.
Yeah, it's something interesting. I've seen other games where there's an apprentice system, and you can take a lower level player to party with you, and it matches their level up to yours. Whereas in this case, it scales you down so that you're at their level.
Yeah, which still works.
Yeah, I mean, even if your effective level is scaled down, whatever ability slots and moves you've gained leveling up, you still have access to them. So
yeah, and that works very well.
Yeah.
So no effort is wasted, and you're still on at least kind of fair footing with everybody else in the area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I kind of found out that with most MMOs, that's a problem.
Yeah, so it's a good thing they've added that. And the other thing I really like is the personal story thing.
Yeah, they actually have you choose from certain
options for every class and
every
race. It's a different set of options you get.
Well, it's different for every race, but I think the classes are irrelevant.
No, some of the class stuff affects it as well.
Okay.
But that's obviously higher level quests.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so basically what I'm getting at is this game is shaping up to look really well. It's refreshing.
You're not going to find a better free MMO out there.
Yeah. Like a lot of the freemium ones out there you can download for free. It's not nearly as engaging. It's not really worth it.
And another thing I like about it is that unlike other MMOs that are free, but get your money via like online shops and stuff.
Yeah, the cash shops.
Yeah.
Like Fiesta.
Yeah. This game doesn't have that. Like
Fiesta.
It has a gem system, but you can exchange your gold for these gems to get these things anyways.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep. So you can grind a shit ton of gold and actually not have to spend any additional real money.
Yeah.
But there's the problem, though. You can also get good items. Wait, is there an item store?
No, the gem store only sells like mostly materials, rare materials for crafting and certain cosmetic things, and
then that's probably where they're gonna make most of their money, is from the cosmetic stuff.
Maybe, and then these keys that are used to open up mystic chests that certain enemies or drop or quests give you.
Yeah, and it's usually nothing that crazy anyway, so it's not.
It's probably going to be good stuff to have for the full game, but for a beta, they're not worth keeping around.
Yeah.
Like crafting bonuses and stuff like that. Not really. I mean, one of the chests I opened gave me an hour-long regen bonus that I used up.
Yeah, that's one thing.
But other than that, I'm sure they'll be good. They'll work in the full game, but right now, the stuff that gives you isn't what's worth it for a beta.
Yeah, given that in games like this, especially MMOs, I am normally a total crafting whore, and I'll go after that, and I'll spend like hours making stuff because it's fun. I haven't touched it at all in Guild Wars yet because I've just been trying to play with different classes and level up and explore because it's something new. Whereas I haven't been able to try making stuff yet.
Yeah, like when you only have a weekend, you don't want to do everything at once. Especially if you're working and got other stuff, a life.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're gonna do the stuff that you're actually interested in right now, and then when the full game gets released, explore the stuff that you haven't had a chance to.
Yeah, because you pretty much have all the time in the world unless something happens to your computer or the file.
Yeah, and even then, you can just re-download it onto a new computer.
Yeah. Actually, that might not necessarily be true because there's the whole CD key thing. It might expire after one use.
I don't know.
If it's anything like Spore, it's probably going to be just 3 uses.
Maybe.
With
that or just only one computer may be connected to that account.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
But that kind of makes it hard because let's say you don't want to play the game anymore. And make your money back.
But either way, though, the game is useless without an account, and you need to buy the game to get an account.
Yeah.
So even if the game is on a computer, it's useless to whoever has that computer if they don't have an account.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's honestly what you're paying for when you buy the game is the account.
Yeah, that's true.
You can download the game all you want, but you just wasted 25 gigabytes of your bandwidth. But enjoy. Yeah. What you get when you actually pay for the game is the account.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up and simple, and that works.
Yeah. When it does come out, I would totally recommend getting it. As the beta weekends continue, Matt and myself are going to play.
And we really wish our Asian friend here would join us.
I'll wait till my computer gets upgraded first.
And when would that be?
I don't know yet. I have to talk with my cousin about it.
Oh, joy.
Okay, so we're going to keep going, and we're going to give updates of anything really noteworthy. If anything huge happens that either pushes it in favor or not so much. But so far, I'm totally...
Yeah, I mean, there was one event that I played with my Norn Guardian that just blew my mind at the enormity of it.
Mm-hmm.
I literally spent an hour in this event, fighting my way through enemies, working together with a bunch of other players, all in the end to fight a shaman that was trying to get the ancient ice dragon to his location to slaughter you all, and you have to take him down.
Mm-hmm.
It was amazing.
It's in-depth question stuff right there.
Yeah. Any other news, guys?
Oh, that's it for me.
Again, it's more common knowledge, but a reminder that there are some good movies coming out soon.
Yes, there are.
For the Disney Pixar movie, is it Disney Pixar or just Disney?
Oh, it's Disney Pixar. It's always Disney Pixar.
Okay, so they moved back. Disney Pixar movie Brave, which is, in my opinion, looking awesome.
Yes, Brave. Go see it. We finally have another redhead princess.
And this one's actually competent,
not like Ariel, who's a whiny little
punk. And so this one,
punk. Let's go with punk.
It actually looks.
I was thinking of a different four-letter word.
It actually looks like a lot of fun.
Oh, come on! Look at Ariel.
So, check out that. Also coming out on June 22nd.
Same weekend is Abraham Lincoln. Mark?
Abraham Lincoln with the vampires.
Yeah, Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter. Please, Mark, speak up. That was you right there.
No, I'm still thinking vampire. I'm still.
Think of it this way: Abraham Lincoln is Buffy's ancestor.
Well,
okay. I don't know about this movie.
The Slayer's always a female.
I don't know about this movie.
Yeah,
the Slayer.
The Slayer, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, the
You said the same. You promised me the same thing about Prometheus, and what happened?
I never promised you it was a good movie. I promised you I was hyped up.
Yeah. See, thing about Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter is that the absurdity looks incredibly amusing.
Yeah.
So even if the movie itself isn't good, it's probably going to be entertaining.
And honestly, with this movie, as long as it delivers, the U.S. president of that Civil War era fighting blood-sucking vampires, it's done its job.
Mm-hmm. It's one way to teach a kind of skewed history lesson.
Instead of chopping down a cherry tree, he's chopping down a blood-soaked vampire.
Exactly. I mean, after this, who knows? We'll get George Washington, Werewolf Slayer.
Oh, God.
Well, no, because Mr. Lincoln is going to be giving his Castlevania address.
What?
Who needs Gettysburg when you have the big Count's castle going on?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's going to be entertaining at the very least. Stupid entertainment, but entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Burton, what happened?
See, this is something you need to entirely suspend your disbelief for. But it looks like a fun ride.
Yeah, and I think that's what they're going for in this movie. It's just a fun ride.
But vampires again.
Yes. Vampires, not sissy fairy fags.
Vampires again.
Yeah, but they're not the mainstream vampires of current society.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
Well, yeah, I
and
appreciate
be aware,
that
I
fact.
only used the word fags just for the alliteration purposes at that point.
No,
because I like alliteration.
In no way is he homophobic whatsoever.
No, not at all.
Mm-hmm.
You go down, my gay friends.
Wait, what?
I made a pun.
I thought that sounded like an invitation to me.
Well, Mark, you're familiar with those.
Oh, fuck you.
No, thank you.
Okay, so Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter coming out.
Yes, and then of course the obvious two other big movies of the summer. We have The Dark Knight Rises.
And The Amazing Spider-Man.
Yes. Who, I repeat, I believe I've said this before, it looks like they're probably changing his origin story. So comic book fans, look out for that. But the movie does look decent,
Ooh.
so don't focus too much on that, please.
Speaking of,
Well, I
comics?
am out of anger because I'm really pissed off about that.
speaking of, comics, I heard about the DC thing.
Which one?
About Green Lantern.
Oh,
Congratulations,
the new
Mark.
Green
You're
Lantern.
about 2 months too late.
I'm sorry, I just,
I only heard about
I
it a
don't
week
follow
ago.
DC that much anymore.
Neither do I. I just follow comics in general, and the new thing from DC is them doing Before Watchmen without Alan Moore.
Yeah. I heard about that too.
What the fuck is wrong with you, DC?
A lot of things.
Yeah, DC has problems.
Yeah, the thing about
Oh.
Green Lantern is
Oh my god, there is more news I can add about DC.
Go ahead. You had the form.
Do you guys remember the show Teen Titans?
Yeah,
Yes.
Did you like it?
Yes.
I liked it.
They're bringing it back.
Okay.
Not in a good way.
What do you mean not
How
in the way?
so?
The new series is going to be called Teen Titans Go.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what?
And essentially all it's going to be is a mashup of 5-minute skits of the characters doing silly shit all in like little chibi forms.
Wait, what?
Why?
No serious villains like Slade, aka Deathstroke. No strong storylines like the one with Terra.
Why they got it? Why they
All
got
it is just the slapstick comedy kind of stuff. B and C level villains,
So
and
it's-
all in just short little gags in chibi form the whole time. No actual full on form.
So they're basically Naruto's SDing this shit,
Yeah, it's like the Rock
Or-
Lee thing.
or Gundam SD shit.
Yeah, but it's like the Rock Lee Springtime of Youth youth that they're doing.
No, yeah, but they came out with Naruto SD. You know that, right?
Yeah.
They actually did the whole chibi shit.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. Yeah,
I
Teen
really-
Titans.
Why? I enjoyed this.
That show was good. It had very strong action. It had very strong characters. Very emotional scenes. I still remember the part where Terra sacrificed herself to save the team.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, Slade, Deathstroke, was a goddamn badass villain that you just could not kill.
Yeah, he was a total dick. He was a badass.
Yeah.
It was also a bit creepy in some ways.
Yeah, it got a little bit pedo-y at times.
Yeah, especially to Robin.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. Well, what I would really like to see would be if they made a show based off the more comic book version of the Teen Titans, where they're a little bit older and it's a lot more serious.
Yeah, DC tried that. They called it Young Justice. You don't know my views on that piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
so they fucked that up as well.
That's a shame.
No, that's DC for you. I don't really have much faith in them anymore.
No. Ever since the New 52 and even... Yeah, no, I would say New 52 has really fucked DC over because they had two great series going on before they did that and they canceled them. And those were really big money grabbers too. They canceled just so they could start the New 52.
DC, at this point, to me, stands for don't call.
Yeah, don't call, don't care.
Dumb
They
cunts?
just... What?
Dumb cunts.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
They have really dropped the ball and they just don't know what they're doing anymore. And I can bet you money that there are people in DC when Avengers came out that got their asses fired for when they took Joss Whedon off of the Wonder Woman TV show.
That's one door they can't open anymore, and they're fucked for it.
Yeah. They had him on as producer, writer, and director. and they fired his ass and went in a completely different direction.
What goes around comes around.
And guess what? That direction never aired on TV because it was just that bad.
Ha ha.
And Avengers made how much money?
A lot.
Yeah.
An ass toad of shit tons?
Yup. Buttloads upon buttloads of money.
I'd like to clarify that an ass load is a smaller denomination than a shit ton, but there's a lot.
Yeah.
So enough to fill a swimming pool, and thus to dive into it.
It's enough to do a Scrooge McDuck vault. That's how much money Avengers has made.
No. Scrooge McDuck vault, we've already stated, does not work. You've become very... Solids do not become liquids.
Yes. That's if you do it with coins. If you do it with paper money, you're fine. Just please wear a wetsuit, because otherwise you may get paper cuts in places you don't want paper cuts.
And your junk will smell like
Fuck
money.
you.
Thank you.
So, I guess that would be it.
So that's it. Fuck DC.
Well, you're going to hear a lot of fuck from Matt.
Yeah, so prepare your ears, people, and prepare the fact that you're going to be spoiled for Prometheus.
By the way...
Honestly, you'll thank us, because I believe our review of it is far more entertaining than the movie itself.
They get kind of sidetracked, and I keep trying to put them back on.
Yeah, I still loved our little Steve Irwin thing.
But yeah, by the way, gotta say this now. Apparently I didn't get angry this week.
We kind of lost our sequence that got started up.
We'll figure out a way to piss off Mark next week, folks. Don't worry about that.
You'll
get your fiery hot Asian soon.
Yeah. No, not this week though.
Yeah. But until next time, enjoy the review you are about to listen to. We would apologize for offending you, but we just had to do Prometheus, so we're already offended.
By the way, I apologize if Matt makes you shit yourself, either by laughter or by just being batshit scared.
I am not that scary. Am I?
The following segment goes well with depends.
So it depends on your person whether you're gonna shit yourself laughing or shit yourself just because you're afraid of what he just blurted out.
It depends.
Alright, so enjoy the review, and since we did not close with it,
we'll close with it
with
now.
the review, stay out of tall grass.
Yeah, folks.